And would I want to lose him for what we'll get for him? No, I wouldn't. I would rather keep him and pay his wages. He's on 120 grand a week, so it's going to cost us 6 million for the year. Big deal, 6 million. You're not going to get a replacement for him for anywhere near that. And let's, if he can continue performing the way he did towards the back end of last season, that'll do for me. Thank you very much.
Well, I think I agree to a certain extent. Boki, what do you make of this whole? I mean, we have the Isak situation lined up. We have other things, other targets that Newcastle are looking to move to, but then you get a bombshell of Trippier possibly leaving. Would that be somebody that you're interested in getting rid of, or not?
Shocker, I agree with Win. If we can keep him, then we should. The only thing is, if a bid comes in of 8 to 10 million for a player on such a short contract and high wage, do we have to accept? Do we have to look at that? I think we probably do.
Mm,
So it depends what the offer is. If it's sort of an offer of like 3, 4, 5 million, then it's not worth selling them. If
right.
it's 8, ten
Right, I think
million,
12 million is what's been bandied about, I think.
well, 12 million, then yes, you sell them
You
because
reckon?
yeah,
Ooh.
because you're getting money for a player that, to be fair to the lad, he's done brilliant forward, and he's a great player.
Listen, what I would say in this
But he's getting
situation
rid
is
of,
if
getting rid of it.
Trippier expresses a desire to leave, then he goes with our blessing.
Oh, 100%. And this
You
this
know,
is not
absolutely.
this is not based on Trips the player. It's based on Trips the age. If you
Yeah.
can get £12 million for a player of his age, then you have to kind of accept that.
Yeah. Well, let's hear Omar's thoughts on this, and then we can get into the open discussion on this whole situation. Um, Dr. Omar, what do you think about Trippier leaving? 1 year left in his contract. Monaco seems to be interested, although no official offer yet. But what is your stance on this situation?
Can you guys hear me and see me? I'm having some
Yeah, yeah.
technical issues. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
We're good.
Yeah, I think with trips, I think it's probably time to sell him. To be honest, if we can get 10 to 12 million, he's at the right age to be moved on. If we're thinking about PSR and investment further down the line, it's probably a good time to. And I think we've got cover in that position.
Well, do well, I mean, the right back would be Kraft, in the backup, and then you got what,
And then
Livramento.
you've got Harrison Ashby, who's played in two of the
Yeah,
Well,
pre-seasons.
it might actually work that way, but then how do you replace the experience? You know,
That's
the
the $1 million
especially
question, isn't it? Especially in
especially
the
in Champions
dressing room.
League and the dressing room. Yeah, that's right. Especially in Champions League, that's going to be massive as well.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. And by the way, it begs the question how Isak is. What was he thinking? Because if there is somebody that left Atletico Madrid, their former club, came here and still left in good standings with Diego Simeone, as we saw that he was very much, they
Um,
cherished each other, they hugged each other, and by the way, that wasn't. I thought that was an abrupt sale at the time. That wasn't something that
he only said he wanted him to stay.
exactly, and so I think it was his family that wanted to come back to
Yeah.
England, and so he was out of nowhere. So the fact that Simeone didn't still holds him in high regards, and also hugging with other players there, other veterans like Koke. So it just puts everything into perspective. Um, I mean, let's get into the open discussion there. I mean, because this is something to discuss between fans. I mean, I don't know how to feel about it, but because if you put the thought of, yeah, it's 1 year left in his contract. I mean, and we do got Livermento there who's probably going to start anyway, or is
You
he
would.
not? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I think you would. I think my ideal is Tino starts, and we've got Trips there, who's an excellent replacement for rotation purpose. So we're not burning the players out. Rotational substitutions. Uh, that would be my long-term thinking.
I think it's one of those ones where you can sort of flip the coin, and nobody's right, nobody's wrong. You keep him, and we're not losing anything because he's a brilliant player, and he's able to fill in when needed in the squad.
Don't forget to smash the like button. It helps us a lot to keep growing. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, activate all notifications, that way you get notified every time we go live. And don't forget, you can become a member, get exclusive content, access to all of our live shows on demand at the time that you want. And also, of course, giveaways every month, sometimes multiple giveaways a month. So stay tuned for that. Check it out. Help support the channel. It's a small fee. And of course, you help us and grow. If you hate the Mackhams, smash that like button.
To save the bleeding races. When we got the wheel put on, away we went again. But them that had their noses broke, they came back our him. Some went to the dispensary, and some to Dr. Gibbs's, and some to the informer.